I grew up in Cumberland House. I was raised there. I don't think there was any other route for me to not be interested in ecosystem health. I heard about it my whole life. Growing up, sitting at the table with my family, we would sit down and drink tea. That was always a topic that came up, like, oh, I went out on the river today and this is what I saw, this is what's happening. The university would come into our high school with students and they would have projects that related to the Delta. That's how me and my classmates were involved. We got to interview elders in the community, and that kind of provided greater insight into the changes that were going on because we were talking to more elders.
I think a lot of students probably don't realize how much of an aptitude that they might have for research until they get their first taste of it. Chagos first got involved in research in a way when she was in high school. And so she's had several years now working with me, some here on campus and some in her home community of Cumberland.
I was able to work from my home. I got to go home and be with my family. I started from there, and that was really good because I was just I feel like a little kid that never had been in a science lab before. So I was like, this is comfortable for me. And it kind of worked up from there to the point of where I was in the lab a couple summers ago, and then this previous summer.
We practice two-eyed seeing as much as possible, and that means we bring sort of our Western science training, work closely with elders and land users and people, for those people that know and understand their land and water better than anyone else.
I'm still making connections and learning how to connect the oral, like history, kind of the Indigenous scientific model with the Western model. Now that I think about it more and I learn more about my history, I have to listen to my family, the people who go out every day onto the water. They notice the changes that are happening, like this really small, intricate ones, and acknowledge their knowledge. I think there just needs to be more listening done from the science, like lab perspective, and really taking into account what they're telling and observing that as real scientific observations.